Harry wrestles with the cost of royal betrayal. Meghan plans a new comeback. Hello, friends. Welcome to breaking royal news about the notorious hypocritical couple, Harry and Meghan Markle, on our Royal Trust channel. Throughout history, humanity has exhibited tribal tendencies, with families forming the core and foundation as the tribe expands. Although challenges may shake the family tree, its roots provide stability and continuity, ensuring survival. However, Prince Harry seems to have definitively uprooted himself from his familial connections. Nearly a year has passed since his grandmother, the late Queen's funeral, and it appears that his estrangement from his entire UK family is now total. While he will be in London for a charity awards ceremony on the eve of the anniversary of her passing, he reportedly has no intentions of meeting his father, the King, or his brother, Prince William. Instead, he is scheduled to travel directly to Dusseldorf for the Invictus Games opening, an event he established 9 years ago for wounded service personnel. It's astonishing that 3 individuals who have shared so much cannot find a way to reconcile. Yet the prospect seems increasingly remote. Harry has made his preference clear. He desires a family over an institution and considers the United States his home. In California, he has taken root, establishing his own life 5,000 miles away. His children, Archie and Lilibet, are beginning to form connections in the United States, marking the first branches of this new family tree. However, with Meghan having severed ties with most of her own family, the tree appears somewhat barren. In an interview that set the stage for Harry and Meghan's struggles within the royal context, Meghan stated, "Surviving isn't enough. You have to thrive." But can one truly thrive in a self-imposed exile from the environment they've known since birth? This challenge becomes even greater when you are a part of one of the world's most exclusive and enigmatic tribes, a royal family steeped in a millennium of history. Their lives and the unique pressures they face remain a mystery to outsiders. It would seem that only Harry's own family could truly comprehend his feelings and provide effective support to help him navigate his evident emotional turmoil. Yet he has distanced himself from them, levied multiple accusations, and publicly insulted them on a global stage. It has been over 3 years since the couple chose to step away from their roles as senior royals. A year has passed since their presence together at the Queen's funeral. During their previous visit to the UK for a similar charity event, the couple found themselves intertwined in the drama surrounding Queen Elizabeth's passing. Harry later expressed that his family's response to him and Meghan during that period of mourning was deeply distressing. He was particularly upset when his father requested that Meghan not accompany him to Balmoral, even though Catherine was also not joining William. Harry arrived at the castle as the last guest, arranging his own transportation, and left the following morning, again traveling solo. His interactions with Charles and William were limited, since they were staying at nearby Birkhall rather than the castle itself. Harry confirmed in his candid memoir that he and William had barely exchanged words at the funeral. Despite this, he recalled the burial at St. George's Chapel in Windsor, where he reflected on significant family events that had taken place there, including the Duke of Edinburgh's farewell and his own wedding. Even ordinary moments like Easter Sundays held poignant meaning for him, as they represented the family being together. This suggests that family remains important to Harry, but how is he managing without it now? An authority in human development, Professor Carl Pillemer from Cornell University in New York, believes the emotional impact of such estrangement must be immense. Professor Pillemer explains that whether one initiates the estrangement or is on the receiving end, feelings of betrayal, rejection, hurt, anger, and resentment are common. The pain of severed attachment is deeply felt, and our biologically rooted attachment responses persist. Harry's connection to family was evident during the coronation. Despite arriving at the last minute, he felt compelled or perhaps obligated to attend. However, he departed for the United States before the rest of the family returned to the palace. Professor Pillemer points out that family events often intensify the impact of estrangement, as they carry the anticipation of a harmonious family gathering, which is starkly contrasted by the reality of the estrangement. Skipping such events can evoke a profound sense of loss. Reflecting on my own experience of nurturing grandchildren aged 4 and 2 and witnessing them interact with uncles, aunts, and cousins at a recent wedding reinforces my conviction in the significance of family. Although they may not frequently meet, my grandchildren recognize their family network, providing them with a sense of grounding. It's unfortunate that Archie and Lilibet currently have no immediate prospect of familiarizing themselves with their extended family on both sides of the Atlantic. This absence was a significant loss for King Charles. Interestingly, Harry and Meghan have opted to provide their children with their familial identity, insisting on their titles as Prince and Princess. Lilibet's name is a tribute to her great-grandmother, Queen Elizabeth. According to Professor Pillimer, a potential reconciliation might be driven by the children. Many individuals who are estranged from their families start to mend the relationship because they want their own kids to establish connections with other relatives. As Harry and Meghan's children grow older, they may start questioning why they don't interact with their relatives. It's likely that Harry and Meghan are contemplating the impact on their children. In his writing, Harry has extensively detailed the emotional scars left by his mother's sudden and shocking demise when he was just 12 years old. The sense of loss is a painful theme that permeates his book and his life. Professor Pillimer believes that fragile mental well-being can be further compromised by estrangement. The emotional effects on Prince Harry and his family are likely to encompass feelings of rejection, betrayal, a deep sense of loss, and an increased susceptibility to depression and anxiety due to the trauma caused by this fractured relationship. The division between Harry and William appears insurmountable. The closing pages of Spare, the book, poignantly depict the rupture in a foundational aspect of any relationship: love and trust. In a tense encounter between Charles and his sons at Frogmore House's gardens, William reportedly compelled Harry to meet his gaze. William implored, "Listen to me, Harold. Listen. I love you, Harold. I want you to be happy. I've felt properly sick and ill after everything that's happened, and I swear to you now on Mummy's life that I just want you to be happy." Harry recounted that his voice quivered as he softly responded to his brother, "I really don't think you do." Whether the old adage, "time heals all wounds," applies to Harry and the royal family remains uncertain. Over time, entrenched positions can solidify. People move on, life continues, and the status quo becomes the norm. Prince Harry visited London in June to testify in his phone hacking lawsuit against the Mirror Group. As far as we're aware, he did not meet his father or brother during that time. He is scheduled to return next week as the family commemorates one of their most significant days of the year. However, Harry will not be present with them on this occasion. I hope that King Charles honors his commitment and keeps the door open for his younger son and potentially Meghan should they express a desire to reconcile. In my perspective, it's the responsibility of the parent to take the high road, to forgive, if not forget. However, both parties must be willing to seek a resolution, and regrettably, that day seems distant. Recent developments suggest that a reconciliation between Harry and his family is unlikely in the foreseeable future, especially due to Meghan's actions, which consistently lead Harry back to Hollywood. Meghan is reportedly preparing to reintroduce herself on Instagram, and experts project that she could earn up to $1 million per post. One article reported, "The Duchess, who previously had an account with her husband, Prince Harry, at Sussex Royal, which had 9.4 million followers before they left their roles as senior royals in 2020, is believed to be associated with a new account named @Meghan. The account, adorned with an image of pink peonies, reportedly Meghan's favorite flowers, has garnered attention from sources close to her team who confirmed, "Yes, that's her. Expect an announcement very soon. She's coming back." Several of Meghan's friends, including activist Mandana Dayani, formerly the president of Archewell, the media and philanthropic venture of the Sussexes, are already following the account. A source disclosed to the Mail on Sunday, Hollywood is abuzz with news of the imminent relaunch. Meghan has always been open about her desire to return to Instagram. Before her marriage to Prince Harry in 2018, Meghan, known for her role in Suits, had more than 3 million followers on her personal Instagram account. Additionally, tens of thousands of fans subscribed to her now-defunct lifestyle blog, The Tig. Meghan previously hinted at her return to Instagram during an interview with The Cut last year, sharing with writer Allison P. Davis, "Want to know a secret? I'm getting back on Instagram." Her new account already boasts 76,000 followers, and experts believe it could significantly enhance her financial situation. Social media expert Eric Schiffer, who advises personalities like the stars of Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, former Disney actress Bella Thorne, and participants from the U.S. version of Dragon's Den, remarked, "Meghan's return to Instagram won't likely come as a surprise to anyone. She has engaged a new talent manager, and this marks the logical progression. I anticipate her Instagram account will swiftly gain a substantial following. Celebrities like the Kardashians can demand $1 million, £790,000, or more for a single post endorsing a product. Meghan has the potential to achieve those earnings. However, she needs to exercise caution as a duchess, avoiding the appearance of promoting every product available. Her choices will likely align with reputable brands and companies that resonate with her political and social convictions." Kent Moore, a marketing expert who operates One-Eyed Social and has collaborated with figures like Star Trek's Sir Patrick Stewart, commented, "She would likely instantly rank among the top 10 highest-paid influencers globally. Her status is distinct due to her celebrity, acting career, and royalties. Meghan could feasibly charge a minimum of $1 million per post. This fee would likely escalate if her partnerships gain extensive international exposure and traction." Moore added, "Brands might seek to collaborate with her for extended campaigns spanning several years, incorporating multiple posts and even personal appearances. Such arrangements could surpass the $12 million, £9.5 million mark, and potentially reach as high as $20 million, £15.9 million. As reported by the New York Post earlier this month, Meghan initially set up the @Meghan handle in connection with the launch of her Spotify podcast. An insider shared with Page Six, Meghan was preparing to activate her Instagram, but she changed her mind shortly before launching her Archewell podcast, so the account has remained dormant. Meghan has consistently demonstrated her influence as a trendsetter, with the clothing and accessories she wears often selling out. For instance, the anti-stress patch manufacturer Newcom experienced a surge in sales after Meghan was photographed wearing the patch on her wrist while running errands near her residence in Montecito, California. What are your thoughts on this article? $1 million per post? Do these experts live in a world of fantasy? Because that's the only way such an amount would be feasible, right? It certainly won't enhance her reputation within the royal family to use her royal status to promote products on social media. Moreover, this contradicts her supposed desire for privacy. Despite being the talk of Hollywood, her public image remains rather unfavorable, doesn't it? In my personal opinion, Meghan's previous level of success, which was at best mediocre, was achieved before people truly understood her character. Most individuals seem to have dismissed her, and her influence appears negligible. Her attempts at success have faltered. She lost out on deals with Netflix, podcasting, and publishing because her actions don't match her words. I don't foresee this changing. It's unfortunate when someone measures their life's achievements solely by monetary wealth. Money can't buy genuine love, respect, or even, in her case, likability. It's wiser to be financially modest, but surrounded by the intangible riches of family and true friends. Those are the treasures that lead to lasting contentment and self-value. I hope she refrains from this path for 2 reasons. A, it contradicts her desire for privacy, and B, the media will inevitably criticize her, regardless of her actions. It might be best for her, Harry, and their children to enjoy their financial security and relatively quiet lives. Should she choose to return to the limelight, she'll have to accept responsibility when the media turns hostile, as she's well aware of their tendencies. It's unlikely that people are interested in her parenting or lifestyle advice. What do you think about Meghan's reincarnation on IG in the future and the consequences Harry is suffering for cutting ties with the royal family? Let us know your thoughts below in the comments section. We hope you have found this helpful video. Don't forget to leave a like, share, and subscribe to the channel if you like it. Thank you for watching this newsletter. See you in the next videos. Goodbye.